Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 European Junior Championships here in Pilsen. My name is Alex Tarinidis, and I'm joined by Erasem Ivanks. Good morning, Erasem.
Good morning, Alex.
Well, we have today, this morning specifically, two sessions, the 69 B group and the 105 B group followed back to back, as we will have 7 lifters in this first flight. So far, a great championship with huge highlights, especially yesterday with the 93s, where another British lifters rised at the top of this weight class at the very last deadlift. It was a great show, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As we always say, they are the specialists in getting the medals from the B group, and it's looking to be an exciting session. Even though we're gonna have a whole nother one for the A groups right after that, who are gonna try and surpass them. They have a great chance of doing that, but of course, surprises can happen. So the afternoon session will be the A groups of 69 and 105, and then we have the evening session today for the 76 B group and A group.
Yeah, we're gonna have a long day, but a long and exciting day, that's for sure. As opening the bar, we'll have Ana Jozinovic from Croatia, 115 kilos about to be loaded on the bar for her. PB at 130 kilos.
Next out is SJr&Jr. from Ireland.
Croatia bring a huge team, a large team this year, and always here to encourage their athletes. It's always great to see. Always great to see, and made a huge friendship with Team Greece actually, which is really funny.
Nice and fast. And it's 3 white lights for Jozinovic for her opener.
170.5 for SJr&Jr. from Ireland.
Once again, the match of Team Croatia will be handled by Marko Kuzmic.
The bar is loaded. Next out is Pana Rosas.
We have now Shania joins Cottrell, opening at 117.5.
Her personal best stands at 135. It should be a pretty safe opener.
And it was indeed 3 white lights.
125 for Pana Rosas from Hungary. The bar is loaded. And next out will be SJr&Jr. from Iceland.
We have now 125 kilos for Pana Rosas from Hungary.
Nice and solid first opener.
130 kilos for all of the following lifters. Bar is loaded for Sinilara.
We have now Signilara Kristinsdottir from Iceland, opening at 130 kilos.
The Icelandic squat record holder with 144. And the 130 is absolutely no problem for her.
Next up is Laura Bridge.
First year as a junior for the Greek athlete. The bar is loaded at 130 kilos for Efrosini Maria Gavolu. As I said earlier, with Team Croatia, it's the same thing for Greece. The largest team ever brought by a Greek federation. Always pleasant to watch the rise of powerlifting in a country.
A nice and solid opener there. And yeah, as you said, some countries really sending bigger and bigger teams each year. And of course, it's not all about taking medals, taking records. It's also about the community and the growth of the sport as a whole.
We have now 130 kilos for Laura Vulic from Croatia.
Already opening on a rapid squad personal best there.
Yeah, way more to come, I'm sure. We have now 130 as well to end the first round for Zelmira Achova from Slovakia. And good lift, 3 white lights. And as you can see, 4 of the 7 athletes made their opener at 130 kilos. Quite uncommon for such a short flight.
A pretty short flight. And the athletes very evenly matched.
Absolutely. Go back once again with Ana Jozinovic at 122.5.
It's a 2-to-1 good lift with a depth call from the center referee. I think it just might be because of her squatting style, but we'll see here on the replay from the side perspective.
Yeah, as we always say in squat, the hardest job to do as a referee is the central one because you don't have any clear view on the depth. So yeah, for me it was good. After seeing the replay, she should be safe. 125 now for Chania Jones Cottrell.
Absolutely rapid there. And it's 2 white lights and a good lift.
Yeah, no depth issues here for sure. Second attempt of Pana Rosas, 132.5.
Gets a bit heavy in the middle part there. She gets it up, it's 3 white lights. But we'll see, she might have to slow down her pace for her third.
Yeah, the bar rolls a bit on her shoulders. If she can pay attention to these details, so that it's not always a good sign. Maybe 2.5 kilos to 5 should be reasonable. Second attempt for Zelmira Achoba at 137.5.
Slow but very controlled there.
Yeah, it's really efficient, great technique. Not sure where she will go from here, but maybe 5 kilos as well, I think. Second attempt for Signilara Kristinsdottir. 140 kilos on the bar.
Once again, a bit of work on the second attempt. It is once again a depth pull from the center, but we usually don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, as soon as both of the side refs are giving a white light, it's most of the time a good sign. And we have now Atrocini Maria Gavolu at 140 kilos. Handled by one of the Greek coaches, Vasilis Oktaras.
And another athlete we see hard work from on the second attempt of the squats. The first round was very good. This second round is very much slowing down.
Yeah, she twisted for a bit. As you can see here, her left side twisted a bit. So that can cause as well some extra difficulties. But I think she's just close to her limit. So yeah, I won't see anything else than 2.5 kilos jump here. We have now Laura Vulic, 140 as well.
Oh, this one, she's keeping up the pace. Not much slowing down that from there.
Yeah, I think she made a sign of +10 once again. So, and it seems for me pretty reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely. The speed which that moved with, I could see a 10 kilo jump. Perhaps just like a bit risky, but completely reasonable.
Usually when you see a 10 kilo jump between the second and the third, you just like cut into, and you go 147.5 maybe. Not try to waste kilos, as we always say. Total is meant to be built and not all in on one shot. So, but in that specific case, she went 150, and I can't blame her. Third round already for Anna Josinovic, 130 kilos.
That was hard work,
Great
but
work
it's 3 white
again.
lights.
3 white lights.
It's a good lift and a very good third
132
attempt selection
from
there.
Shania Jr&Jr from Ireland. The bar is loaded. Next up is Panama Rosas.
132.5 for Shanya's last attempt. 2.5 kilo shiner, her PB at 135.
And it's 3 white lights, a good lift.
35 now from Panama Rosas. 2.5 kilo jump for the Hungarian. The bar is loaded. These are the last 2 attempts to change the openers of the 105B group.
For her last attempt, Pana is attempting 135 as predicted. It was a bit of a hard job on her second, so reasonably jumping 2.5.
And she does very nicely with it.
3 white lights.
It's 3 white lights and a good lift.
140 now for SJr&Jr from Slovakia. Bar is loaded. This one's a 2.5 kilo jump. And this is the last attempt for the 105B group to change their opener.
A 2.5 kilo jump for Delmira Achoba. Bar is loaded at 140.
Ooh, that's hard work there. But she stands up with it. And it's a 2-to-1 good lift with a depth call from the right hand side referee.
From Greece, 142.5. Bar is loaded. And that's no more changes for the 105B group. No more changes.
Definitely don't want to go higher than that, but I think they'll do it. The jury is not even looking at it, so
That is
It was her last attempt, so
yeah. We have now the last attempt as well for Efrosini Gadolu. As predicted, a 2.5 kilo jump.
oh, huge fight there, but just missing out by the smallest of margins, not being able to push through the last few centimeters of the sticking point.
Which are the hardest, right?
Yeah.
This specific moment is definitely the hardest one to go through. And this is the only attempt missed so far. Let's wait for Signy Lara Kristinsdottir as she will attempt 145, which will be a kilo over her PB at 145, which we assume has to be some kind of a national record, even junior or sub-junior, because this is her first year as a junior.
Big fight there, but unfortunately not.
150 now for the last squad. of the
Once again, a
69
close
big
call,
group. Lower
but
limit from Croatia.
Yeah, very
Bar is
close call,
loaded.
and like we were three lifters from the end of the group,
yeah,
and we had all green.
the commentary curse, as we always said. And now we have Laura Vulic. A couple of minutes ago, we talked about this 10 kilo jump. That was reasonable. Oh.
So deadlift.
Eh, 10
Well,
kilo jump, always risky.
The squad went for the
It
69
was definitely
91,
reasonable considering how the second moved, but
190.
risky.
but yeah, most of the time, as we said, even if you're sure that your 10 kilo jump won't be a problem, you
16.
want to lower it a little bit to make sure that you will have it 100% right, because technical mistakes can happen as well. And well, and no one can blame her for attempting this. So 140 for Achova, Vulic, Kristin Dotir, and Gadolu. The four best squats of this B group. Once again, the A group will be later on this afternoon at 2 p.m.
And we are moving straight into the B group of the 105s, starting off with Ayhan Eraykan Duzgun of Turkey. He's opening at 190 kilos. A very conservative opener, 42.5 kilos below his personal best.
Yeah, he's a big bencher. I saw him competing at European Championships in Istanbul a couple of months ago. So definitely can try to go for a medal on bench press. We'll see.
Oh, extremely easy, but gets a blue light from the right hand side referee.
Bar is loaded. Next time is the square.
Iliopoulos Alkiviadis of Greece, opening at 205. Another smooth opener, gets a depth call from the left hand side referee.
Bar is loaded. Next time is Powerlifting from Croatia.
Oh, and jury has overruled.
Previous squat. Alkiviadis squat has been overruled.
Unfortunately for the Greek lifter, his squat has been overruled. Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia, opening at 225.
Smooth opener from Tadeusz.
Just having, yeah, once the jury is overruling, they have to press another button so that we can have the three lights. And in that specific case, they didn't.
Can I
But
have the decision, please?
the jury will just have to
We don't know
re-push
what
the button.
was previous left.
So we'll have the answer in a couple of seconds.
These referees.
That should be good, right? Yes,
It was
three white
good.
lights. Good
Yeah,
lift.
3 white lights. For
249
Kurek.
pounds, then that bar is loaded.
And next up we have Pavo Švenda of Croatia. One of the two Croatians that was supposed to be competing in the 105s, but Ivan Ozvacic unfortunately tearing his biceps a week before the competition. This is Švenda opening at 240. Oh, losing his balance there and going straight into the rack.
Yeah, and that's the opportunity to talk about the fantastic job that the Czech spotting team is doing so far. They've been like so efficient, super fast, and yeah, really safe for all the athletes. So yeah, huge shout out to the Czech sporting team and to all the Czech organization so far. Everything here is fantastic.
Vaino Lepakoski of Finland, opening at 250 kilos. Very snappy on top. A depth pull from the left hand side.
Let's see on the replay.
It's on the limit, but I don't think he's in trouble. I hope not, at least.
Yeah, being on the limit, as soon as it's on the good side of it, it's okay.
Max Horvat of Slovenia, opening at 250 kilos. He has made great progress in the gym. He now needs to realize it on the platform.
Yeah, talking about Slovenia, we had a great performance by Orazam Staš. Was it the first Slovenian podium this year in European Championships?
Oh, there's gonna be a no lift for Horvat due to depth. Something going pretty wrong there on his opening attempt, but yeah, Orazam was the first and so far only Slovenian overall podium in this competition.
Hope he will pave the way for the rest of the Slovenian athletes.
Hinrik Vigar Hinriksson of Iceland. $250 kilos seems like no problem for him.
And this Icelandic singlet is definitely in my top 3.
Oh yeah, beautiful design.
Yeah. SBD is always doing a fantastic job with the design of the national singlet team. Huge shout out to them.
Botond David Sigmund of Switzerland, opening 260 kilos, right on his personal best. Yeah, nice and strong there for the Swiss man.
Being coached by Alex Cremint, the national junior head coach of Team Ireland.
The bar is loaded for Andrew.
Andrew Rowe of Ireland.
And the last row from Bartłomiej Włodzimierz.
Yeah, Andrew Rowe is a well-known face in the junior international world. Been competing for 6 years already and entering his very last meet as a junior.
And it's 3 white lights and a good lift. as we go into our last opening attempt.
Bars loaded. Next up is Jr&Jr.
Bartolomiej Bogdanovic. Nice, a strong opening attempt there, 7.5 kilos below his personal best.
Yeah, so that ends a pretty shaky first round of squats with 3 lifters trying to put their name on the scoreboard at the second round.
Yeah, 2 of them missing on depth, Svenda missing on balance. And we go into the second round with Ayhan Eraykan Dujun of Turkey.
Still very smooth, very easy.
Yeah, another nice and easy there.
210 now for PS. Kilo drop. Or is loaded. Just need a bit more depth this time. Knees score is over.
Alkiviadis Iliopoulos of Greece is going for 210 kilos.
Is it taken up this time?
Yeah, way better this time. Few advice for Alkis.
240 kilos is quick from Czechia. 60 kilo jump. Bars loaded. And next up is Svenda from Croatia.
Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia going for 240 kilos.
That's
a good lift for him.
247.5 for Svenda from Croatia. 7.5 kilo jump, even though he missed his opener on depth. Bars loaded. Next up is Max Kofat. Bars loaded for Svenda.
Pavel Svenda of Croatia jumping 7.5 kilos to 274.5, 247.5. Missed his first one on balance. This one looks a lot better. It's a depth call from the left hand side, but a 2-to-1 good lift.
Yeah, as always, the smile of Marko Kuzmic to congratulate his athlete. Should be good. Not sure the jury will do anything about it.
And our last athlete who has not yet gotten a valid attempt in, Max Horvat, had some sort of trouble on his opener. I'm not used to Slovenian lifters at international comps missing their first attempts. We usually play it rather safe for the opener.
I'm not sure it was a strength issue or something, you know, like, especially if it's your first international appearance. I don't know if it's his case or what, but in a more general term, when it's your first squat, it's one of the most nerve-wracking moments of the competition, so that can happen.
Not deep enough.
Yeah.
Not deep enough. Of course, the Slovenian coach running to the jury, but they send him away.
Yeah, and Sandro Rossi, the Italian member of the jury, said to him, it's not even close. And unfortunately, when you look at the replay, he's pretty right. He's not even at the parallel, so he will really have to put a huge work to put himself on a board.
Vaino Lepakowski going for 262.5.
Yeah, still in control of the weight.
Yeah, it's a bit of work this time, but well in control. Hinrik Veigar Hinriksson of Iceland also taking the 262.5 jump.
That's a great job by Henrik.
And it's a 2-to-1 good lift.
It's going to be a close call, I think. So you have here the angle of the good lift. So you have the right side view where the referee put a white light.
He seems to just bounce just deep enough.
Yeah. An efficient squat.
Boton David Zygmunt of Switzerland going for 280 kilos for his second attempt, a 20 kilo personal best there. That was quite a fight there. It was a 20 kilo personal best, but I don't know how much he has left there.
Yeah, as we said, like for the women, when it's this type of grind, I'll consider like a 2.5 kilo jump. Here you are with the big guys. I'll say maybe 5 kilos can be good.
Andrew Rowe of Ireland going for 287.5.
That's a good lift.
He's very happy with that.
3 kilos for Jr from Poland. A 25 kilo jump for
Yeah,
7.5 kilo
good
personal
lift.
best.
One
The
of
bar
the
is
two Andrew.
loaded.
Fortunately, we won't have Andrew Blackwood this year.
Bartolomiej Bogdowicz of Poland taking the jump to 300 kilos. Oh. Just running out of gas there.
To be honest, I thought that 15 kilos for him, judging by his opener, was a bit of a high jump. Not saying that he won't be able to lift it on his third, but
It definitely seemed a bit of a large jump there. Perhaps a 2 7.5 kilo jumps would be better.
yeah.
Akvidadis Iliopoulos going for 220 kilos. Great attempt selection there.
Yeah, absolutely. The coach extracted the max that he could have today, and he seems happy with that. Coach Kostas Dotas.
Absolutely. Max Horvat, the man on a mission. He really needs this third squat attempt. He needs to go lower. He needs to go substantially lower than the previous two. He wants to play it completely safe. This should be a comfortable weight for him, even for his third attempt.
Just go deeper, let's go.
Yeah, I really don't want to say goodbye to our Slovenian friend now. He can have it, I'm sure. It was really easy. Of course, he will have to put a huge work because he needs to go way deeper, let's say, substantially deeper. But it's totally doable for him. Come on.
It's a 2-to-1 no lift again. This time a white light from the left hand side referee. And we'll see what the jury is looking at there. Well, it looks deeper than the first two.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Oh, good lift. I think it's going to be overruled. Yeah, I think the jury is about to overrule it.
Yeah, jury has overruled it. And Horvat stays in the competition.
Wow, that was close.
That was as close as it can get. Wow. Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia going for 250 kilos.
Oh, that was an honest work, as I can say.
Well, hard work on the way up, but gets it.
Yeah, with this overruling is the perfect example that the jury can be the good guys sometimes, right?
Sometimes they can, yeah. Pavel Švenda of Croatia is preparing to go onto the platform for the third time today. Going for 262.5 kilos. This will be a 15 kilo jump from his second attempt.
That second attempt was very convincing. This one for a 7.5 kilo personal best from Pavel.
comfortable third attempt for Pavo.
Yeah, like it was probably lower than planned because he missed his first.
Yeah.
Went up for his second anyway, but probably, most definitely not as much as they planned to go up for his second. So
Yeah, definitely on the edge of the depth, so maybe that's why they didn't want to risk anything.
yeah, you absolutely don't want to play any games there. Hinrik Veigar Hinriksson of Iceland going for 270 kilos.
For a new personal best of 7.5 kilos, 270 for Inik Vega.
And a good lift to the one.
It's a good lift. Now to Taylor Lepakowski, 275 from Golden Inspires. 12.5 kilo jump. The bar is loaded for 12.5 kilo personal best for Vaino Lepakowski from Finland.
Vaino Lepakowski of Finland going for 275.
Definitely have to wait for the refs on this one. 2 to 1, a good lift.
We'll see if he is in any danger from the jury on the replay.
Bar is loaded. 7.5
I
kilo
think
jump
that
for
should be
new
just
personal best.
convincing enough.
Yeah, it's not so the jury is basically overruling when they're considering that there is a flagrant mistake made by the referees. In that specific case, it's definitely not the case. So, yeah, that shall stay like this.
Bottom David Zygmunt of Switzerland going for 287.5.
Yeah, we said 5 kilos should be reasonable. Is up 7.5. Let's see how it moves.
Solid, solid. Up, 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 up.
Unfortunately too much.
This time it's moved.
But yeah, so the jury is not a second decision maker. Like, they don't look at the video and make the decision completely on their own. They are there to overrule a decision if it's blatantly obvious that the decision is wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's why you don't see the jury interfering that much.
Bartolomiej Bogdewicz of Poland. He's taking 300 kilos for a ride once again. Let's hope he can stand up with it this time. He stands up with it, but we'll have to wait for the riser. It's a 2 to 1 good lift.
Oh, wow.
And this time it was not that hard, actually.
I was a little bit worried about the depth, though, but
Yeah, I was also worried about the depth. It's a 2 to 1 from the side. It seems alright. Let's see if the jury intervenes.
no, that shall stay like this. It's a great effort.
And the second guy going for 300 kilos, Andrew Rowe of Ireland.
This will be a huge 12.5 PB for him.
Let's see, Andrew, come on.
This is gonna have to be a monstrous effort here from the Irishman.
300 kilo squat from Andrew Rowe from Ireland. Steady walk out, solid, yeah, stay tight, come on.
Unfortunately, too heavy for him today.
Yeah.
He gave it a great go, and we wrap up the B group 105s here with Bogdavic currently in squat first position, Rowe of Ireland in second, and Zygmunt of Switzerland in third on 280. The Slovenian Max Horvat narrowly staying in the competition after getting his last squat overruled to a good lift. And we will see you back again in about 9 minutes time for the bench press.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2024 EPF European Championship here in Pilsen. As we're about to go for the bench press session in a 69. So far, so good for all the 69B lifters. Had a pretty satisfying squat session on both 69 and 105, to be honest. We had some show and some dramatic moments with the Slovenian athlete made it to put himself on the scoreboard at the very last squat. Hoping that this won't happen again, of course. As we are back with Panarosas from Hungary. The second Pana in the IPF. She's having a PB at 62.5, so this will be already a 2.5 kilo PB for her.
Yeah, definitely putting the Pana name after some under some good light.
Yeah. $67.5 for Signilara Kristinsdottir.
A beautiful arch there. It's very aesthetic and efficient position.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Really efficient squat, as you can see on the replay here.
For my expert opinion, I think that's a bench press.
We'll trust you for the bench press for sure. We have now 70 kilos for Efrosini Gadolu. Matching her PB with her opener.
Oh, hard work there. A steroid light, she's gonna get it, but that seems way harder than an opener should be. Might have lost a bit of tightness in the bottom position.
Yeah, this is my opinion as well. You know, like how technical the bench is. Not saying that the squats and the deadlift aren't, but in bench press, you know, an inch can change everything. So maybe she'll be able to stack 2.5 kilos more. We'll have to wait and see. 70 kilos as well for Zelmira Achova from Slovakia.
Pretty steady, but again, not the easiest opener.
She has a long way to go through her chest.
Those long arms helping her with the deadlift, but not the nicest thing to have on you for the bench press.
Yeah, she is going to be the heaviest opener on deadlift, as predicted, Razem. We have now Laura Vulic opening at 72.5.
And it's a stark contrast to the previous few attempts, very fast.
Yeah, this is definitely an opener. It looks like an opener. Really nice and easy.
Wise loaded. And the last opener will belong to Jr from Croatia.
77.5 for Shania Jones-Cottrell.
Another reasonably fast opener. Just a little bit of slowing down towards the top, but completely manageable.
Wise loaded. Picked up Rosas from Hungary.
Now the last attempt to end the first round for Ana Jozinovic, 82.5.
Opening just 3 kilos below her Croatian record at 85.5.
This is her first year competing and her first year as a junior as well.
And we're just waiting for the light there. It's 3 white ones, and it's a nice and easy opener as all of the athletes secure a bench press here.
Were you somehow worried about the depth?
Well, no, I just don't want to call anything too
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, you're right. So that concludes our first round. Jozinovic leading over Jones and Vulic. Back again with Pana, 70 kilos.
Oh, it's harder, but it's a 5 kilo 5 kilo add-on to her personal best, and still reasonable for a second attempt. Definitely has the 2.5, maybe even 5 kilos.
Yeah, I will say 2.5 as well.
2.5 would be
yeah.
the safe jump here.
5 is doable, but once again, you don't want to risk any kilos. You will rather prefer adding 2.5 than missing 5, right? 72.5 for the second attempt of Efrosini.
First one was hard. This one's also hard, but honestly, not harder.
No, it's not harder because I think she really managed way better here. You know, the touching point on the chest. On her first, it was, I think, a little bit too far away. And yeah, she really put herself together and secured this 2.5 kilo jump. Same weight for Zelmira Achova.
Takes her time getting the bar to the top, but it's a very slow but very steady.
Yeah, slowly but surely securing her second attempt.
Bar is loaded. Next up is Vulic.
Signilara, 7.5 kilo jump.
Really quite a big jump at these lower weights. We'll see how she manages it.
7.5 is a lot on bench press. Let's see how she manages. Ooh, not for her.
No problem. Yellow light. I've seen some movement of the hips. We'll have to see from the side perspective if there has perhaps been some lift off in her lower body region. That should be okay.
Yeah, I definitely can't see anything.
Just a nudge as she engages the leg drive. No infraction there.
Yeah, we have now Laura Vulic at 77.5.
Well, fairly easy attempt for Vulic.
80 kilos now for Shannon, corresponding from Ireland, 2.5 kilogram. Bar is loaded.
$80 kilos for Shania. 2.5 kilo jump. SJr will try to match her current PB at 80.
Very solid second attempt there for Cottrell.
First one on the second round is 87.5 for Anna Petrovic from Croatia. Bar is loaded.
Let's go once again with Ana Jozinovic ending the second round at 87.5.
This is to improve on the Croatian record by 2 kilos. Yeah, very nice moving for a second attempt.
Only successful attempt so far. Bench press event of this
And she has nowhere to go but to 90 or higher, which is a very respectable number on the bench press.
5 kilos.
Yeah, I'll say 90 to almost be sure to secure this one. 92 can be doable as well, but once again, you never know. 87.5, as we said, for Jozinovic leading the race in this big group, followed by Johns and by Kristinsdottir. Last attempt of Pana Rosas. 72.5, this will be a new PB attempt.
There you go. It's hard work, but she gets the bar up.
Yeah, you cannot be named Pana if you're not a bench rider, right?
Absolutely.
That is mandatory. We have now 75 kilos. 75 kilos, one red plate loaded each side for Frosini Maria Gadolu from Greece. That will be another PB attempt for the Greek athlete. and somehow manages to look this one up again.
And there's absolutely no stopping her. God knows how much more she could grind out because everything just looks hard and it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, that is crazy. Good job. Good job.
A great effort.
75 again, this time for Zelmira Achova.
Oh, big fight there, but those long arms really not helping her on the bench press.
Yeah, and once again, the second that I realized that we only had green lights on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the second you think it, you don't even have to say it. There's a missed
Yeah,
lift.
it's way too late. We have now 80 kilos for Signy Lara Kristinsdottir from Iceland.
Jumping another 5. Her first jump was a 7.5. Really taking big jumps here, but they seem to be working for her. At least on the second they were.
Yeah, the 7.5 kilo jump was absolutely not a problem, so 5 kilos is definitely doable for her.
Oh, but this time a hard cut off.
Yeah, and a technical issue, if I can say so. You can see her not maintaining the tension at the very bottom of the lift.
She has a very strong arch, but as soon as it collapses a bit,
Yeah.
we can see.
Eighty kilos for Laura Vulic.
$80 kilos. Her second attempt was very reasonable. And she gets it up. It's a 2-to-1 depth call from the right hand side. We'll see it again on the replay. How low the elbow go.
Yeah, it's on the edge.
Right one's definitely higher than the left one, but it will stand.
Shania Jones-Cottrell at 82.5.
Presses out, 82.5, Cottrell.
Now the last bench press before the 105 is for Anna Josinovic, 90 kilos. Bar is loaded for a 2.5 kilo personal best for Anna.
The last bar of the 69 on bench press will be loaded at 90 kilos for Ana Josinovic from Croatia.
That is going to be a good lift for Josinovic at 90 kilos. Still fairly comfortable for a third attempt.
Yes, it was, absolutely.
The first bar is 132.5, 132.
And this wraps up the 69 kilo B group squats. We're good.
Yeah, Jozinovic will be the heaviest bencher with 90, followed by Shania at 82.5 and by Laura Vulic at 80. Once again, quick reminder to all of you that this is the B group. Of course, the top 8 lifters will start their competition at 2 p.m.
And we're going straight into the B group 105 juniors.
So 132.5 for Pablo Svenda, bar is loaded. Next out is Alkivias Iliopoulos.
We'll be starting with Pavel Svenda. His personal best standing at 125. He's opening at 132.5.
Made an easy work of it.
Nice 3 white lights for Svenda.
Bar is loaded. Next out is Eden Veigar.
Next up, 135 for Alki Iliopoulos.
And that's a good lift for Alkis. Had the hold on bench press by Mr. Christos Kamarianakis, the Greek president, the Greek Powerlifting Federation president.
Henrik Veigar Henriksson of Iceland, opening at 137.5. Using quite a bit of sync.
Yeah, it's way more often in this middle heavyweight / heavyweight class to sink. It wasn't that much of a hard sink, right? But yeah, this is usually the weight classes where we start to see this technique used.
Max Horvat of Slovenia had a bit of a scare on the squats, just managed to stay in the competition. He's looking to redeem himself on the bench and the deadlift. He's opening both very close to his personal best, so
Ooh, didn't he beat the command? Yeah.
oh, I think he just skipped the rack command there by milliseconds, but enough for the referees to not be satisfied there.
Yeah, and you know, like most of the time as well, when you beat the command, when you skip the command, but you somehow manage to make it through the delay, it doesn't help you neither, right? So yeah, but that was an easy lift, so no doubt he will get on the board on his second.
Yeah, absolutely. Bartolomiej Bogdewicz of Poland. 155 seems to be no trouble there for the big Polishman.
loaded.
Boton David Sigmund of Switzerland, opening at 160.
So the one
A blue and a yellow.
72.5 with the Skórek.
So the blue is usually downward motion, and the yellow can be a lift off the bench.
Well,
I think in the specific case it was his left side foot that went off for a bit. So
yeah, I was looking at the glutes and they lifted but not off the bench.
yeah, no, the glutes seemed okay to me as well.
Yeah. Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia, 172.5. And 3 white lights for Kurek.
175 for Heino Lipkowski from Finland. Bar is loaded.
Next up, taking the 3 red wheels for a ride, Heino Lepakowski of Finland.
Yeah, not uncommon at all to see a Finnish lifter having one of the heaviest opener on bench press. Always making a good job on bench. One of the strongest nation. Of course with Sweden, Japan, and several other nations.
A very solid opener there.
Same weight now for Andrew Rowe from Ireland.
Ale nebo víš co, namočte ten hadr. Máme ten hadr, takže to se na to. Jo, dobře.
Andrew Rowe of Ireland will also be going for 175.
Ty skvělej, výborně. Připraveno, jo?
Bar is loaded. Next out is SJr&Jr from Turkey.
Yeah, we just had a quick replacement of the cloth. Just putting some water in it so that the lifters won't slip when they will try to set up. As you can see, a lot of lifters having some trouble to set their feet up.
Three white lights.
Seems like a very strong press there.
Last opener is
Yeah, as the platform gets used for throughout the whole week, it can get slippery.
Next out is Senda.
And now you said previously he has a very big bench. Ayhan Eraykan Dufkun of Turkey, opening at 180 kilos. His personal best standing at 205. think he's battling some sort of setback on the squats. He did two attempts very much below his personal best and then scratched the third.
Yeah, I definitely have to deal with some sort of injury.
Oh, bench seems to be moving all right there. He's looking at the floor in front of the bench. I think he's not satisfied with how much grip his feet have there. Moving into the second round, Pavel Švenda of Croatia going for 140 kilos. And it's 3 white lights and a good lift for Švenda.
Technical break.
On 142.5 kilos.
Yeah, and as predicted, we'll have a quick clean of the platform just before Alkis will attempt his second attempt. I think due to a certain complaint of sleepy floor. And yeah, it has been important to notice during this break once again the important work of the sporting team doing such an efficient job since the competition has begun.
Yeah, really great loading and everything. And also we can use these couple seconds here. We have to thank our sponsors, SBD for providing the gear and equipment for the athletes, ESN for providing the right nutrition, and Visit Malta for providing us with the beautiful venue we've had for Junior and Sub-Junior Worlds. As the clock starts ticking down for Alkis Iliopoulos. He is on the platform.
Yeah, talking about the platform as well, a huge shout out to Hanso for providing the best plates and every material such as the rack and everything is going really well so far, thanks to all of our sponsors.
That's 3 white lights and a good lift there. Henrik Vagar Hinriksson of Iceland, he's going for 145. A 5 kilo personal best there. Big power and he gets it up. 3 white lights and a good lift. Max Horvat just skipping the rack command on his first attempt. It was not hard at all, so he decided to jump, or the coaches decided to jump 2.5 kilos to 147.5. He just needs to get this in a clean and controlled way. He can do a jump for his third. Does not want the handout from the spotters.
Here you go.
And this time is the 3 white lights.
165 for Batman Jr.
He's gonna be relieved there. He wouldn't want his bench to go like his squad did.
Next out is Jr from Switzerland.
Bartolomiej Bogdewicz of Poland.
That is a fair press.
Yeah, really nice 10 kilo jump there.
167.5 for Jr from Switzerland. Bar is loaded. He also needs to score his opener. It was not a matter of strength. It was a matter of standards. He needs to adapt. But he's very capable. Let's go.
Bottom David Zygmunt of Switzerland. Had some trouble on his first one for a variety of different reasons. He's jumped 7.5.
Should be good this time. Yeah, 3 white lights.
Yeah, way cleaner this time. The 7.5 kilo jump from a missed opener is of course a risk, but in this situation it was the right call. Tadeusz Kurek going for 180 kilos now.
Great second attempt.
182 twice now for Vital and then Andrew. Bar is loaded.
Vaino Lepakowski of Finland. Another big bencher. Going for 182.5.
On his way to crush his total PB. Standing at 737.5, and this one will afford him already a 737.5 kilos on prognosis, of course. But with a 1 bench remaining and 3 deadlift attempts.
It's a fairly comfortable bench press for the Finn. He has some room to jump around for his third.
7.5 kilo jump.
Let's hope same goes for Andrew Rowe of Ireland. He'll be following up next on the same weight here, 182.5. And it's 2 white lights and a good lift for the Irishman.
Last bench
A great movie.
is 182.5 for SJr&Jr. from Turkey. Bar is loaded. And next up will be Kahosveta.
Ayhan Eraykan Duzgun of Turkey, jumping 12.5 kilos to 192.5. if this moves well and he can put up another 10 or so kilos onto that, he might be in for a shot at the podium on the bench press, even with the A group still to go.
Yeah, but judging by his second attempt, I don't see 10 kilos or more. Maybe 5.
Well, we'll see how big of a jump he takes. This one was certainly not the easiest. Had to grind out a bit for it. We'll see as we take a look at the scoreboard after the second round. Of course, with Dushgun leading at 192.5, and then the Irishman and the Finn matched on 182.5. As we go into the third round, Paavo Švenda, 145 kilos. He's adding 20 kilos onto his previous bench press personal best, if he can get it. Bit of effort there, but it's 3 white lights. Oh, 147.5 for Alkis Iliopoulos. Oh, huge fight there, wow!
Yeah, that was a huge fight, but
Yeah, I think unfortunately, even if he got that, there was lifting of the glutes and even possibly the head there. But a great and valiant fight nonetheless. Henrik Veigar Hinriksson of Iceland going for 152.5. Oh, big fight there.
a great effort here.
And it's a 2-1 good lift for Henrik, son of Henrik.
Proud son of Henrik, but yeah, I think the glutes went off the bench, unfortunately.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, jury has overruled, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame. A valiant effort, worthy of a Viking nonetheless there.
And the jury has overruled the previous lift. The jury has overruled the previous lift.
Max Horvat going for 155 kilos. 5 kilo personal best on the bench press. And the 147 was fairly comfortable, so
Yeah, no doubt he'll get it. He'll just need to fit the standard and everything should be fine for him.
Easy third attempt. 2-1.
yellow from the center referee. See Well, that could have.
Okay. Fight.
I wonder what this yellow light stood for. I'm not sure.
Oh, the lift stands. So
Yeah.
Bartolomiej Bogdewicz of Poland, going for 170 kilos. So be a 2.5 kilo personal best for him.
Stop. Press. Press.
And it's 3 white lights. A great third attempt selection there from the Polish team.
176.5 deadlift, Switzerland. Bar is loaded, and next up is that is correct.
Bottom David Sigmund of Switzerland, jumping another 10 kilos to 177.5.
Stop. Press.
Big fight there. Unfortunately, too heavy. 10 kilo jump was pretty big there.
185 for that is correct. Bar is loaded.
Yeah, I would have said like 2.5 to 5 after his second attempt. But you know, lifters in the big group, he's not in a race for any medals. He just wants to try to hit new PBs. So it's okay sometimes to be greedy in that specific case.
Tadeusz Kurek.
Stop. Press.
185, it seems to go up, and it's 3 white lights and a good lift.
190 down for 5
Kurek is having a blast so far.
Next up will be Jr.
Vaino Lepaskowski of Finland, 190 kilos. Huge bench press personal best there. He came into the competition with 170, I believe.
Yeah, great improvement.
Stop. Press.
Push.
Yeah, absolutely massive improvement there for the Finn. Great effort, and 190 kilos is secured.
190 down for Jr. 7.5 kilo jump. Bar is loaded. That will be a 2.5 kilo personal best for the Irish shooter.
Andrew Rowe also going for 190 kilos there.
Let's go, Andrew.
Elbows. Okay. Stop. Press.
Big fight there.
Let's wait for the depth. Yeah, no any troubles. Good lift for him.
Yeah, great effort there for the Irishman.
One last bench press for the 105B group. It is Jr.
Yeah, definitely not any depth issues here. And you know, like Andrew been lifting for 6 years, so every PB matters. It's 6 years, you know. It's beginning to be difficult to hit new PBs at this point.
We have Ayhan Erkan Duzgun of Turkey, jumping 2.5 kilos. The second one was fairly hard, so the sensible decision here. Still a great bench press.
Yeah, it will be, I think, a little bit tough to reach the top 3 on bench, but maybe a top 5, top 6 can be doable.
It will all be decided later this day in the A group.
Yeah, the 69 will start at 2. So yeah, the beginning of the 105 flight should be around 2:30.
I think he just give the start command there, and there's gonna be, unfortunately, a no lift as we wrap up our bench press. Of course, we're taking the well, currently in first place at 192 with Rowe and Lepakowski, both at 190 in second and third. Join us back in about 9 minutes time for the final deadlift showdown.
See you then. Welcome back everyone to the 2024 European Championships here in Pilsen. I'm Alex Tarinidis, joined with Erasem Ivanks for this last deadlift session. Welcome back, Erasem.
Hello, Alex. We are about to have our last showdown in the B group, the 69s and the 105s.
Yeah, a pretty interesting one so far. We had a lot of action, and we are going back with Signy Lara Kristinsdottir from Iceland at 127.5. Pretty short flights, to be honest.
Only 7 athletes here in the B group.
Next up is Ana Rosas.
It's a good lift, 3 wide rights.
Next up is Dora Fridge.
135 kilos for Team Hungary with Panarosas.
Nice and solid opener there for Pana.
Definitely one of the best hairstyle in the whole competition. The next bar is loaded for Laura Vulic. 140 kilos on the bar for Laura.
Nice and strong opener there.
Yeah, Laura is definitely having a great competition so far. Don't remember her missing an attempt.
Both of the Croatian lifters so far very good competition.
Yeah, Croatian powerlifting coach are never putting a delusional attempts, you know. They are doing such a great job so far.
Yeah, really, the vast majority of the Croatian lifters performing very well here.
Yeah, 145, speaking of which, for another Croatian athlete, Ana Jozinovic.
It's a 2-to-1, good lift. Center referee not completely satisfied with the lockout. Something not quite right from the looks of it.
Yeah, feeling a bit dizzy, I think.
Yes, something just not completely right. Let's hope she can recover for her second deadlift.
We have now Efrosini Maria Gazolu at 150 kilos. Ooh. That wasn't expected once again, but we know the ability of Efrosini to grind, right? But this is not how you open it. You don't want to open it looking like this, right?
No, absolutely not. And So there was no obvious technical error there. I think it was just heavy.
Yeah, I'll agree. But manages to put herself on the scoreboard, so we'll have to wait and see. Shania Jones Cottrell at 152.5.
Down.
3 right weights. Last over Samira Agova, 160. Loaded. Next up is Samira.
160 kilos now for Zelmira Achova from Slovakia.
Down.
3 right legs. Everyone has been scored. Only on the scoreboard.
Good lift.
Second round. Siki Lara, 142.5.
And at the end of the first round, 160 kilo is good for Achova leading, followed by Jones Cottrell and by Gavolu.
Loaded. Next up is Mata Rosas.
A 15 kilo jump for the second attempt of Signy Lara Kristinsdottir. 142.5 loaded on bar.
It's hard work, but she maintains great technique there. Yellow light from the right-hand side referee. It's usually for a skipped command, but
I think in this specific case it was for dropping the bar before it touches the ground, but
we'll see.
I don't really agree with
Oh.
that. Yeah, no.
I don't think she dropped it. She held on to it.
Yeah.
You're not required to do an eccentric. Fortunately.
145 kilos for Panarosas.
Down.
And a still white lights and a good lift.
147.5 for Novakovic. Bar is loaded. Next up is Anna Kozovic.
The bar is loaded. 147.5 for Laura Vulic.
Reasonable second attempt. Bit of work towards the top, but good selection.
Next up will be Fosni Gavuru. Bar is loaded.
Ana Jozinovic of Croatia.
She will attempt 152.5.
Let's hope her troubles from before are over.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, I think she's just feeling unwell.
155 for Fosni Gavuru.
You know, sometimes after a huge effort, you can like have kind of an headache appearing. You know, so maybe it's safer not to push herself too hard. You know.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
We have now Efrosini Gadol Maria.
Talk about pushing yourself hard.
Oh yeah.
She does not want to be doing any easy lift, it would seem.
Yeah, the Greek people always want to go hard. I know a little about this. And look at that once again, a huge effort.
Look at that.
And a good lift through white lights.
Now to Shania
You don't want to bury her too early. We did the same mistake on bench press, and look at that.
Yeah. I think she might have 5 kilos more.
Yeah. The craziest part is it's doable, I think.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
We have now Shania Jones Control at 160 kilos.
Nice and strong there.
3 white lights. 70 now for Jr&Jr. Horizontal.
Zelmira Achova, as she will end the second round. 170 kilos will be loaded on the bar. She's having a PP at 180.
And a 3 white lights and a good lift for the Slovakian.
Now to the third round, 2.5 for SJr&Jr. And 4 more attempts to change the opening of the 105 big group.
170, as we said, for Achova, leading the pack on deadlift, followed by Jones Control at 160 and by a relentless Gavolu at 155. Signilara for her last attempt at 152.5. That'll be an attempt to break her PB by 5 kilos.
Unfortunately, just too much for her today, but I gotta compliment her style. Really matching the shoes, the singlet, the ribbon in her hair. One
Yeah.
of the best color combinations in the entire championship.
I absolutely agree with you. That's what we call a style PB, right?
Next up is Ana Rosas from Hungary.
We have now Ana Josinovic at 152.5. As you can see, Pana here getting ready right after.
And we'll see if Anna comes out.
I'm not sure she will.
It would seem they are letting the clock run out. And I will use these 30 seconds. We have to thank our sponsors, SBD, for providing the athletes with their supportive equipment and these lovely t-shirts. ESN for providing all of us here at the championship with the proper sports nutrition, and Visit Malta for providing us with the venue for the Junior Worlds, which were about a month ago. Really a beautiful place.
Yeah, indeed.
For Ana Rosas.
That was a great world championship, and as always in Malta, of course. And as the bar is about to be loaded at 152.5 as well for Panarosas, I'll just tease you a bit. The huge rematch, talking about World Championship, between Perez Barros and Duka. Of course, World Championship having been won by Regin Stergakis from Denmark, but him not being here, this will be a fierceless battle between Perez Barros Antonio, nominated at 847.5, and by Bjarne Ducker, the German, at 842.5. Oh.
Well, she did about 1.5 deadlift there. That will be a no lift, but a very great effort.
Yeah, she seems to be okay with that.
Last attempt to change the opponent to the 105 B group.
We only can imagine what she said in her mouth here.
Bodies loaded.
But she did have a great comp as well today.
Oh, absolutely, and
Opa.
honestly, doesn't even feel bad to finish with a
Yeah.
1.5 of a third attempt.
We have Laura Vulic with 155 looking hyped up.
Oh, yeah, she's fighting. And it's through. It's 3 white lights and a great end to the competition for the second creation. Unfortunately, her compatriot not feeling well, but
Brace 160.
Vulic has had a great comp.
Yeah, great comp for Vulic. Absolutely. So now, as predicted, Erasm a 5 kilo jump for the last attempt of Efrosini Gadolu Maria. What do you think? Is she going to lock it out or not? This is for sure going to be a huge grind, but she showed us during all the competition that she's more than able to do so.
5 kilo jump. 45 kilo.
I'm gonna be timing the length of this lift.
Let's go for 12 seconds.
It's going. It's going.
This is absolutely
It's going.
insane. So that's 9:57, right?
Yeah, 9.5 seconds of pure raw effort there. Unfortunately, not quite there, but you really have to give it to her.
Yeah, all the merits of the world. Congratulations to her. She had a great comp day. And yeah, still 155 locked. This will give her 370 totals.
10 kilo jump. 45 kilo.
As we'll go for one last time with Shania Jones-Cottrell at 170.
Great effort there. Gets it just to the knees. I think the positioning might have been just a bit off, but great effort. Nonetheless there.
It's 172.5.
Now the last lifter to end this 69 B group will be once again on deadlift, Zermira Achova.
Let's go. Last goal. B group.
Oh, big fight here. Big fight. Oh. It's a 2-to-1, but I'm afraid this might get overruled.
It has to be overruled, right?
She dropped the bar halfway down. You're not allowed to do that, but no, the jury are discussing it.
220.
So that concludes, and that will stay a good lift, okay. So that concludes our deadlift session with Achova at the end of the Monsters Grind, locking out 172.5, followed by Shania Jones at 160, and by Laura Vulic at 155. And that concludes, as we said, our B group. Reminder that the A group will start at 2 p.m.
And we're going straight into the 105s, the B group. Ayhan Eraykan Durgun of Turkey opening at 220. He played the squats very conservative, was here for the big bench, and he's also playing the deadlift. It would seem pretty conservative. Very easy there.
3 white lights, a good lift. Now to the Kibias 227.5. Alright, loaded. Next up is Bottle David Sigmund.
$227.5 for Alkis Leopoulos.
Next up is Bottle David from Switzerland, 260. Bar is loaded.
Yeah, pretty comfortable opener for Alkis.
And Botan David Zygmunt of Switzerland. He's opening at 260 kilos, right at his personal best there. And if he gets this, this is also already a 30 kilo total personal best. Those things seem to be going great.
Yeah, waiting for the lights, but should be good, of course.
3 white lights.
And it's 3 white lights and a good first attempt there.
Bar is loaded. The coach asks to brush the bar.
Yeah, talking about Andrew Rowe, said that unfortunately we wouldn't have the presence of Andrew Blackwood, but my mistake is, of course, competing in the 120s. He used to compete in the 105s, so we'll see him on the A group on the 120s, and that will be a pleasure to see him again, as always.
We have Andrew Rowe of Ireland going for 260 kilos here. Nice and strong opener there.
3 white lights, successful opener. Next up is Paros Venda, 270. For the correction. Bar is loaded. For Vega Eriksen from Iceland.
Pavel Švenda of Croatia going for 270 kilos for his opening attempt. Another one of the competitors having pretty good competition so far. With his opener, he secures a 20 kilo personal best on the total. And it's extremely easy there for Švenda. See if he paces himself for a big personal milestone there. Don't want to spoil anything.
Next out is Vladimir Spodkiewicz.
Henrik Weigar Henriksson of Iceland opening at 272.5.
Loaded.
Henrik, the proud son of Henrik, about to crush his total PB by 17.5, only with his opener.
Another very easy opener.
Yeah, absolutely smashes that. We're seeing some great performances here even in the B group.
Yeah, really entertaining to watch, especially when you see these big guys opening with massive numbers on deadlift and pulling them like it was 20 kilos.
Bartolomiej Bogdewicz of Poland. I think he's just moving the weight to get to a less slippery part of the platform there. The guy has one of the biggest quads I have ever seen in my life, and with all that power,
Yeah,
a slip would be very suboptimal.
made an easy work of it.
3 white lights and a good lift.
Yeah, as we often say, the more we go on the weight class, the smaller the spotters are looking like, and I can tell you that these spotters are pretty massive, to be honest.
Very fast and snappy opener for Vaino Lepakowski of Finland. Have 2 openers left to go here. Max Horvat opening at 280 kilos, 2.5 below his personal best. He's been making big gains in the gym on the deadlift. He's had trouble on the squat. He's had a bit less of trouble on the bench, but still some. He's hoping for the deadlifts to go perfectly. I was talking to him before. He seems in great spirits despite all of the circumstances.
Yeah, and of course the deadlift medals will be played around like 330, 335, I think. So it's not really likely that any of the big group lifter will be able to have a shot for medals, but the PBs are what matters. Oh. Once again,
Oh dear.
complicate opener.
Yeah, it absolutely flies up and then the grip just slips there. Not quite sure how that happened, but
Yeah, the left hand, the right hand, sorry, slipped. Often happens with hook grip.
yeah, just need to get the right feeling completely dialed in. And for our final opener here of the 105B group, Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia. Nice and solid there for Kurek.
Yeah, good lift for him, putting himself on the board.
So going into the second round, everyone but Horvat securing a deadlift. And we'll be starting off with Alkis Iliopoulos of Greece going for 240 kilos there. Yes, 3 white lights and a good lift. Raykan Duşkun of Turkey. 242.5 seems like a very reasonable second attempt there.
275 for Andrew Rowe from Ireland.
Yeah, that was a comfortable second attempt for him.
Bar is loaded. Next up is Max Horvat.
Andrew Rowe of Ireland going for 275.
Three white lights from Andrew Rowe.
Good lift.
Nice and strong there.
Will retake his opener that missed a grip. Bar is loaded.
Max Horvat will be next.
Max Horvat from Slovenia.
There's 30 seconds left there.
30
He
seconds.
needs this to put up a total. He's definitely strong enough to pull it. He had a bit of trouble with his grip on the first attempt.
Five seconds.
Oh,
No grip, unfortunately.
something going terribly wrong there for Max. He wrapped his fingers in the, of course, allowed amount of medical tape, but
That's really unfortunate.
yeah, very unfortunate for the Slovenian. Pains me to see it, but have to move on. Botond David Zygmunt of Switzerland. I think a 20 kilo jump to 280.
20 kilo jump, let's go.
He's taking huge chunks out of his total PB. Oh,
Yeah, once again a grip issue. And as we said, it's often the case when you're a hook grip user.
You'll get one more shot at it. 285 now for Erik Venka from Iceland.
next up, Hinrik Veigar Hinriksson. Taking a 12.5 kilo jump to 285.
Next up is Pablo Svenda.
Just waiting for the lights there. It's a 2-to-1 good lift with a red for lockout from the center referee.
I think he should be safe.
On his second attempt.
And that looked alright to me.
The Croatian has only been competing 1 year. Bar is loaded for power.
Pavo Švinda of Croatia.
Next up is Pablo Rumiec.
90 kilos. Beautiful and smooth. And my hunch was correct. I think he'll be going for the big personal milestone on his third.
Bar is loaded.
Bartłomiej Bogdewicz of Poland. A very experienced competitor, 7 years of competing. Knows how to make the lift as easy for himself as it can be, so he moves the bar to the part of the platform where it's not as slippery.
Nice second attempt.
Yeah, very nice and solid.
50 kilo jump to the highlights. Now 300 kilos even for the Skórek from Czechia. 17.5 kilo jump. Bar is loaded.
Tadeusz Kurek of Czechia going for the 300 kilos.
That was a really solid second attempt.
He was really muscling the bar up off the floor there.
302.5 now from Vladimir
Yeah, some technical mistakes, but still managed to
attempt of the second
secure
round
his
of
second
deadlift.
attempt. As you can see, the bar went left, then right.
Did a little boogie woogie.
Yes.
But you know, like one of the spotters said to me, Czech boys, strong boys. And I think it's the case.
And our final second attempt here, Vaino Lepakowski of Finland, 302.5.
Very convincing second attempt.
3 white lights and a very convincing second attempt, as the announcer said.
Beginning of the third round of deadlift for PBS. It will be 250 and 10 kilo jump. It will be a 5 kilo personal best for his last outing as a junior lifter here in Pilsen, Czech Republic. The bar is loaded.
Going into round 3 of the deadlift.
And there's a misloaded. It's misloaded on the left. It is. No, it's okay. Everything's okay. Please make some noise for EBS. Come on.
Alkis Iliopoulos of Greece going for 250 kilos.
Last attempt for a new personal best.
His last junior competition. Wants to leave a mark.
Come on.
Big fight there, and he gets the hit through. And his 3 white lights. A very solid end to the competition.
252.5 from Eyhan Erkan from Turkey. That's a 10
Yeah,
kilo
that was a
jump.
great last attempt for Alkis.
Bar is loaded. And next out is Max Horvat.
Ayhan Eraykan Duzgun of Turkey going for 252.5. 3 white lights and a good lift.
And now it's Max Kovac from Slovenia, who absolutely needs this attempt to score a total. You will need your support for sure. A third attempt at 280. He has the power, he has the strength.
Next up, Max Horvat,
The
the
bar
man
is loaded
in
for
trouble.
Max Kovac from Slovenia.
He's going at 280 for a third time. Let's hope he can get it, and if he can get it clean this time.
The crowd is with you. You need to secure the total.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
not a strength issue. I think it's just the fear of injuring himself with his thumb. Sorry, but yeah, now it's the very last attempt to try to save himself.
Let's see it now, Max. Aimo Dejmo. And it flies up. That's what the first one should have been like. And you know what? Props to the guy.
Yeah,
He never lost his heart.
saved himself twice on squats and deadlift. The very last attempt.
Bar is loaded for Boto David. The second shot at 280. Strength with his there for sure. Just need to keep his grip on the right side.
Boton David Sigmund of Switzerland. Another shot at 280 kilos.
Come on, let's go. Big
He
boom.
just needs to hold on this time.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Come on. Let's go!
Yeah, this time a way less aggressive lockout, and it's a good lift.
Yeah, managed to hold on.
Like as we said with hook grip, it's really tricky because a too much aggressive lockout can cause a bounce on your quads and then making the grip fall. So yeah, this time he managed really well. Congrats to him, finishing on a high note with 685 total.
One last pull, Andrew. Come on, let's see it.
727.5, sorry.
This is what all these
Andrew Rowe of Ireland going for
Universal
282.5.
best, Andrew, come on. Big Boo, come on.
And a 2-to-1, just perfect selection of a final attempt there.
We are now loading 295 for Bartłomiej Wojciech from Poland. That would also be a new PR, a 5-kilo personal best for the Polish athletes. Bar is loaded for Bartłomiej.
Bartłomiej Bogdewicz of Poland going for 295. Surprised not more of the lifters are doing this, basically moving the bar to a part of the platform that has been used way less than the center during the more than week of competition we've had.
Yeah, that was a bit too heavy for today.
Unfortunately too heavy for Bogdewicz,
Yeah,
but a great showing nonetheless. He got the 300 kilo squat personal best, very big milestone.
yeah, and a classy move at the end of the competition to thank the referees.
For new personal best, the bar is loaded for Ulrik Wenger.
Henrik Veigar Henriksson of Iceland going for 297.5 kilos there. And the Icelandic crowd in the back is going mental, cheering for him.
For a huge PR, Ulrik Wenger from Iceland. Let's go! Iceland bringing the energy and performance. Come on, let's go! Big
Oh, huge effort from Henriksson, but unfortunately not today.
Still had a great competition.
Absolutely.
The first one being for Pablo
You know, sometimes in powerlifting as well, it's not all about the numbers. It's as well about the energy you bring on a platform, and that will mark some people. And yeah, in that case, he did really well. Congrats to him.
Pavlo Švenda will be going for a 305 deadlift. He has been smashing personal bests left and right in this competition, and this will be another one of them. And a huge personal milestone, asking for the bar to be rolled forwards.
On the line for Pablo. Let's go!
Oh, 2-1, okay.
I was afraid as well.
Yeah, I was really afraid for the lockout, but it seems to be okay. We'll see the replay here.
A 5-kilo jump. Bar is loaded.
Yeah, he should be safe.
Playing on home turf here in Pilsen. 305 from Czechia.
Tadeusz Kurek also going for 305.
We'll have to wait for the lockout with the knees, but no, 3 white lights.
Nice, 3 white lights. Ace safe choice for the third attempt.
Yeah.
Deadlift for the 105B group. Want to try and push the A group on this afternoon. It is 325 for Vaino Lepakowski from
Now for our final deadlift of this morning session, we're gonna have Vaino Lepakowski of Finland trying to throw in the gauntlet to the A group, saying, I'm here, I'm going for 325. This is not that far.
Yeah, 790 would have been the top 6th performance. So, yeah, definitely in the A group. And as well, maybe, who knows, a shot for a medal on deadlift with 225. Seems a little bit too low, if I can say so, but it can happen. We never know.
We'll see. Oh, it's a huge grinder for the Finn, but unfortunately cannot get it past the knees. And that's gonna wrap up our morning session for the B groups here. Of course, all of the results you're about to see on the screen, all subject to change starting at 2 p.m. today. Currently, Paweł Szwenda leading the deadlift with 305 from Tadeusz Kurek on bodyweight, and Jaino Lepakowski in third on 302.5. And on total, Lepakowski currently leading with row second and Bogdevich in third on bodyweight. Join us again at 2 p.m. for the A group showdown.
Yeah, pleasure to commentate this one with you once again, Erasem.
Thank you for joining me.
See you then.